Imagine you're at the bar with your friends, drinking, hanging out, having a good time, and all of a sudden police officers come in and ask you to take a breathalyzer test. This sounds crazy, but this is exactly what happened in Cameron, Texas. So back in February, people were at the Cameron beer market where they sell liquor, alcohol, and everybody has a good time. All of a sudden, 3 Cameron police officers come in and ask a few customers to take breathalyzer tests to calibrate the machine itself. The owner knew nothing about this, and she was very much ticked off along with her customers. And according to the mayor of Cameron, he says once the police chief found out what happened, those 3 officers were quickly reprimanded. But from there, city council had some decisions to make moving forward. Cameron City Council members had to decide in Monday, March 2nd's City Council meeting whether they wanted to take any sort of disciplinary action towards the police chief, Carlton Scott. I was at that meeting and council members deliberated for about 40 minutes and they decided that the police chief was not going to be fired or reprimanded at all, along with the police officers who did those breathalyzer tests. Well, they will be reprimanded, but it won't be any sort of suspension or firing. After speaking with the Cameron mayor, Nathan Fox, he informed me that these 3 officers are going to go through another training to ensure they know the proper protocol of the Cameron Police Department. And he says that they do not condone any sort of breathalyzer tests happening at any sort of business without the consent of the owner, and if it's not something that's supposed to be happening, because this wasn't supposed to happen.
These officers understand that, and if this action is to be taken ever again, there will be serious disciplinary actions taken upon them.
Remember I mentioned earlier that the owner was not happy? Yes, I spoke with her right after they came to that decision at her bar, and she was like really upset. Other businesses did speak at the meeting as well and said they had issues with the police officers there in Cameron too. She's disappointed that, no sort of action is going to be taken towards these officers because they came into her business, they did what they wanted to do, and they got to leave. She was not happy about what the council decided to do. Should police officers be able to come into a business and breathalyze customers just to test out their machines, or should they ask the business owner to ensure that's something they can do? Let me know in the comments what you think about this story. It's kind of crazy.